Hi and welcome back again to my channel, Tacti for You. My name is Tina. To my old subscribers, I say thank you so much for the love and the support. And to my new subscribers, I say you are warmly welcome to my channel. I appreciate the love and the support so much. So thank you all. In today's video, I'm sharing with you how I prepared this delicious stuffed fried Ghana bread. It's so yummy, so simple, and I know you are going to love it. This is fun. Let's get into this recipe. So in a bowl, add in your flour. So I'm adding in about 4 cups of flour. To that, I will add my yeast. So this is about 2.5 teaspoons of yeast. And then I add in my sugar. I'm using about 1 tablespoon of sugar. You can use more or less. And then I add in salt to taste, about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now I'll mix everything together until it is well combined. To that, I add in my melted butter. So this is about 1.5 tablespoon of melted butter. Add that one in and then add in your warm milk. You can use water for this recipe. If you don't have milk, you can use evaporated milk, fresh milk, any milk of your choice. So it's your favorite milk. So mix everything together until it starts to form a dough like this. Go in with your hands and then try kneading it for about 8 minutes. I will make sure to leave everything that I used in this recipe in the description box below. So please do well to check it out for the ingredients in the description box. So now I'm going to cover it and set it aside for about an hour for it to rise. Now that we are waiting for our dough to rise, let's go ahead and then make our filling. Yes, we are making our filling for this fried bread. So you will need a saucepan. To that, add in your oil. Use your favorite oil. And then add in your ginger, garlic, and onion paste. Yeah, I just grated a little bit of them. And fry that on a high heat for about a minute. And then add in your shrimp. You can use meat, chicken for this recipe. But I'm using shrimp. So what I did to my shrimp is that I just season it with salt. Salt is the only season that we are using in this recipe. And then fry that for about 2 minutes on a high heat and add in your favorite vegetables. So what I did to my vegetables is I sprinkle a little bit of salt with it, and then I mix everything together and set it aside until I was ready to use it. So to that, add in your pepper sauce. So what I just add in is about 1 teaspoon of garlic chili sauce. You can use any pepper powder. That is optional, so you can just skip it. And then add that one in for about 30 seconds and then add in your cabbage for about 30 seconds. After that, add in your ketchup to this, and then you turn off your heat. Immediately you add the ketchup, about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, then you are good to go. So now set it aside for it to cool. So this is after about an hour, and this is how our dough is looking like. It has rise. So I'm just trying to get some of the air out of it by just pressing my hand on it. Just look at that dough, it's beautiful. So now bring it to your working top and then try cutting the dough. So what I'm trying to do here is that I'm just trying to divide the dough into sizes, smaller sizes. So you can just weigh it, scale it to get a perfect shape, the perfect sizes, like uniform sizes. But I'm just getting something right, so I'm not using any scale. I'm just using my eye to just measure this. So it won't be perfect, but it's still fine. But if you are doing it for an event and you want it uniform, you can go ahead and then use your scale. So here, try rolling it with your rolling pin like you roll your meat pie, and then add in some of the filling. So add the filling in and then sprinkle a little bit of cheese to that. The cheese in this recipe is optional. If you don't have cheese, you can still make this and then it will be nice. And then here I'm just trying to seal it. in order to prevent the filling to come out. So that is what I'm just trying to do. So try as much as you can to seal it very perfectly, so that when in the frying process it won't just burst and the filling will just come out. So that is what I did. And then I'll put it on a tray and cover it and let it rise for about another hour. So this is about an hour later, and this is how it's looking like. It's all right now and it's ready to fry. So add in your oil to it and then fry it. The reason why, like, after I make my dough, I still let it rise for long is that the more it stays, the higher the softness. You see, when you let it rise for a longer time, it will become very soft, and even if it stays and you just heat it, it comes back normal and soft, like fresh, like you just made it. So when you add it inside the oil here, make sure that you are frying this on a medium to low heat, not too much heat. You don't want that. You don't want to burn your bread, your donut outside and then the inside will not be cooked. So try and be turning it, like play around with it. Don't leave it in the oil for too long without turning it. So what I do is that I just play around with it, and now look at it, it's golden brown and it's all done at this time. So I'm just taking them out of the oil and I'll place it on a paper towel for some of the excess oil to just drain. Yes, we want to drain as much oil as we can from it. As much as it's nice, you don't want to eat too much oil. So here it is, looking all nice and beautiful, and we are all done at this time. So thank you all so much for watching. You can pair this with a lot of things, your favorite juice, eat it as it tastes. So thank you all so much. I paired mine with my orange juice and it was so yummy. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and stay out of trouble.